All right. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about is adding hallways, windows, and doors. All right. So, one of the ways that I make a hallway is right here from this living room down this hallway. Let's make this a hallway. Change it to hallway. Um, is that this wall needs to be removed. So I can do it. The way I do this, I'm going to do it two ways. First off, is I have to take this wall off my living room and I need to split it up right here. So what I do is I click on that wall and I go over here and I'm going to add this dot. Now you see what it's done now is it's taken this wall. Let me move it over here. It's taken this wall and now split it into two pieces. So if I put them back together, I can now take this dot and move it up to the corner, and notice how it sort of snaps on the corner. So now this piece of wall in my living room is the same width as my hallway. So if I move them apart, click on this piece because I want that to disappear, and I click on the eye and you'll actually see it disappears from right there. And if I click on this wall and make that disappear, now what I've done is I've removed those two walls. So now it'll be opened between my hallway and my living room. And you can actually see that if you go to 3D, and now you can see that it's opened right there. I would not do any building in 3D. I would do all my building in 2D. A doorway and a window. So let's do a window. So I'm going to have, say I want a window on this wall. So I click on the construction, I go to windows. I want to do a big triple hung window, so I just drag it in. It's right here, click on it. Notice it'll automatically turn to whatever wall it's going to be on. And I want to put it on that wall right there. So now I have a window. And if I go to 3D, I can actually see there's my window. If I want to do a door, I can do an arch. A door arches are like this, that they would just go from one room to the next. But I want to do a door because I'm going to like entry. So I'm going to do an entry door. And I want it to be on this wall. And entry doors always open inside. So I'll show you how to change that to inside. If I click on the door, you'll see all of these show up. A paintbrush, so I can change the way it looks, copy it. This is the one I want. I'm going to flip it. I can flip it right or left, so which way I want it to open, and then flip it in and out. So I want it to open that way, and I want it to open towards the wall. Because most of the time, when you're going to do a door, you want the door to move to open towards the wall. You don't want it to open into the room. So again, if I go to 3D, I can now see how my door and my window and the opening looks in my house so far.